strategy that he believes is going to be effective in beating Jon Jones, and we are about to see if he's going to pull it off.
Tonight's Prep Point is brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Dom, this is your former teammate, a man you know quite well.
Yeah, Alex said to me that last time he lost his fight in round 4 and 5, he can't let those rounds slip away. But first of all, he said the first time I fought him, I had never gone 5 rounds other than that fight. That was the first time, so that's why I lost those rounds. I've had 2 fights where I've gone the distance now, and I'm very confident in my cardio, and then I can push Jon to the edge this time. Where I lost in the 5th, I won't lose this time, and if I don't knock him out earlier, I'd be shocked.
15th UFC appearance for Alexander Gustafsson, 3-3 in main events. 2 of those, his title fights against Daniel Cormier, split decision setback, and of course the aforementioned fight with Jon Jones. Alexander Gustafsson, 25 minutes or fewer away from completing his ultimate mission. Well, there may be fighters who enjoy fighting as much as Jon Jones, but nobody enjoys it more. Joe Rogan, this man is ubiquitously regarded as the greatest mixed martial arts athlete to step foot inside that octagon. And tonight, he looks to regain his status as the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion.
He's certainly one of the greats. In my mind, it's between him and Mighty Mouse, and he's faced better competition. But what you see with Jon is unprecedented talent. We saw that from the moment he first stepped into the octagon. He's an outstanding wrestler, he's a creative striker, and he's a champion. He's a man who figures out a way to win, and he has done that over and over and over again against the best light heavyweights on the planet Earth.
I love watching Jon because he's got different tools that he uses than everybody. He keeps range with his kicks and his long stature. He also throws those deep kicks to the knees. He uses elbows and knees when you get past his long limbs and you get into the pocket, different than anybody in the world. He can elbow you from the outside by parrying your punches and coming over the top. He throws spin elbows to counter jabs, and he throws every kick you can think of from the outside to walk you into his power. He's very systematic, and he never throws anything without first setting it up. This man is one of the best ever, and I'm excited to be here to watch him fight against Alexander Gustafsson because he's got the opposite tools. Boxing, footwork, wrestling, and hand speed. And these two perfectly mold to the perfect match for one of the greatest fights of all time.
He really nailed a lot of things during this 12-week preparation. The first 4 weeks spent sort of getting his baseline, getting the cardio up, mastered the weight cut, which candidly wasn't always the case. Times he was able to ingest a lot more food. First fighter to weigh in 204 pounds. Johnny Bones is ready to go, and perhaps he'll present the best version of himself here tonight.
Well, what he is under now is unprecedented pressure, and he's the type of guy that rises to the occasion. And what we're going to get a chance to see tonight is how he responds not just to pressure, but to the most disciplined camp he's ever had with the highest stakes ever. This is all or nothing for Jon Jones. This is everything.
25th professional fight for Johnny Bones. Only 7 have gone the distance. He has a new boxing coach, Aaron Soriano. Jon Jones is back. for our main event is brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. John Jones and Alexander Gustafsson, both 31 years of age. Gustafsson, the taller man by 1 inch, but John Jones will have the 5.5-inch reach advantage. All right, now to get you the introductions for our headliner, we turn it over to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening, presented by Modelo, sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission. Commissioners John Carvelli, Executive Officer Andy Foster. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Sally Amato, Christopher Lee, and Junichiro Camijo. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Mike Beltran. This championship bout is sponsored by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. P3, the official protein snack of the UFC. And Metro by T-Mobile. Get unlimited high-speed data all month long on the same network as T-Mobile. And now, for those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been California! It's time! 5 rounds for the vacant UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 204 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, presenting the #2 light heavyweight contender in the world, Alexander the Baller Gustafsson! Fighter holding a professional record, 22 wins, 1 loss, 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 204 pounds. Fighting out of
All right, Joe, we've been over the rules already. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Judge goes now if you want. Come on out and handle your business. Let's go.
The rematch is upon us. John Jones, Alexander Gustafsson. One man will soon be the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion. This is a belt that John Jones defended a record 8 times.
All right, gentlemen, first round. You ready to fight? You ready to fight? Handle, let's go.
And Alexander Gustafsson looking to become a first-time UFC champion. The Fight Clock brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Gustafsson is in black, John Jones is in white.
Watch the teep kick to the knees. That's what Jones would use in the past in order to keep the distance where he wanted it.
John immediately used that wrenching motion on the elbow of Gustafsson that he used on Glover Teixeira to wreck his shoulder.
Alex said that he's got to feint more in order to take away those knees, those teep to the knees that Jones throws on everybody. He's got to fake more and be in and out with jabs. See if he can use that.
Stop! Time! Time! John, get on that side of there. Get on that side! You good? Hey, pick it up, all right? Keep it clean. Let's go!
Strong warning there from Mike Beltran for the low strike.
Yeah, we're going to get a chance to see it. It looked very low. John was saying it was the inside of the thigh, but we'll take a look at it in between rounds if it's an issue.
Gustafsson has stopped a couple takedown attempts early, came in with a takedown defense north of 85%.
Alex said, last time I fought him, I only threw 1-2s. I didn't throw enough combinations. I need more long-ended combinations. See if he can make that happen in this matchup.
Good knee to the body there by Gustafsson.
Gustafsson appeared to land. Jones counters. 2 minutes gone by here in round one. Jones sticks.
I think Jones is reaching for his head, trying to get Alex to duck down into that knee. We've seen it twice now. It's an old habit if you watch Alex on film. If you grab his head, he ducks right down into it.
Jones got a lot of different in the U.S. Oh, lead elbow from Jones lands.
And a nice front kick to the body as well.
And that's what he does better than almost anybody, is he can elbow you from the outside like he's throwing a punch. He gets you to think that you're going to parry his right or his left hand, and then he comes over the top of your parry with an elbow. Very slick, Jones. Another thing that he's doing is you're seeing him grab Alex immediately with underhooks so that he can't throw his boxing combinations. Those are the little adjustments right now we're seeing from Jones so far.
Jones in on a single.
Needs a whizzer. Alex needs a whizzer. Nice. He threatened the guillotine. Good work on there. Watch on the break. John likes to elbow on the break. Good defense from both gentlemen there.
Gustafsson lands there to the body. 1 minute now to go round one.
Gustafsson looking for the trip there.
Jones continuing to circle towards Gustafsson's right.
A lot of reading of range and timing going on right now. There's been a lot of weird tricks these guys have been throwing already. Keep things offset, guessing.
Good kick to the body by Jones.
And that's right when Alex switches. That shuts off the switch of Alex, so he doesn't want to switch stance.
Jones, the more efficient striker in round one.
Now here's the low blow. Let's take a look at it real quick. Yeah, right in there. It was on the inside of the thigh, but definitely made contact with the cup.
And feel that waterfall. Feel that water starting on your head, going all the way down your body. Calming you down. Calming you down. Listen, you gotta keep the pressure on him just like you're doing. Even when he denies the takedown, you're still winning. You understand me? But don't force the takedown. You're trying to force it. I gotta get him down. Just relax a little bit. Flow, pop, pop. It'll be there if you just relax and flow.
Southpaw knives all day long, John Jones.
I want that body. Hit that body.
The unauthorized reproduction or distribution of this copyright work is illegal and punishable under law. Dom, your thoughts on the message there from Greg Jackson and Mike Winklejohn to their pupil, John Jones?
Well, to me, they trust his natural abilities. They trust his instincts, so they're just keeping him calm, keeping his heart rate low, making sure that he stays calm. And as you saw in that first round, John Jones never, ever looked panicked, never, ever looked like he was exploding. He was just nice and easy, and that's what they're trying to do here for 5 rounds. Smart.
Gustafsson takes the center of the octagon here for round 2. Jones with an early attack to the midsection of Gus.
Gus needs to let his hands go. He needs to start throwing more combinations to the body and then finish up top.
Nice body kick and then an inside leg kick by Jones. And I agree with you, Gustafsson's got to open up with his hands. He's got excellent boxing. We really saw that in the Glover Teixeira fight.
Well, that's what John does so well, is he makes your hands non-existent by attacking your legs so you can't move forward into the hands range. Right there, he throws those kicks, he throws the teep kicks to the body, he throws elbows, and it keeps you from being able to use your boxing. Because the kick range, he keeps you at kick range.
Jones outlanding Gus by a 2-1 margin thus far.
Alex just got to get in that boxing range. And he can't get there. So that's been the issue so far.
And there's a knee on the break by John. John's taking advantage of these opportunities where Alex isn't. Alex has got to get his head into this.
In reach to use his hands. John's doing a good job keeping him at kick range, so Alex is a boxer. He needs to be in boxing range.
There was a right hand by Alex that got through.
Now Gus starting to open up a little bit.
There it is. And we're seeing less teep kicks from Jones this round, so it's allowing him to get his feet underneath him a little better.
Oh, beautifully placed.
Yeah, nasty kick to the body. He's having a lot of success with that left kick to the body from that southpaw stance.
Stop, turn! Good. Stay over here. Get on that side. Alex, get on that side over there. Hey, over there. Right there.
Oof.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Hey, stand over here. You got time. Work it out, okay, Johnny? You good? I'm just going to have the doctor check it out real quick, okay?
And that's,
You're good to go, right?
they're both very well matched.
He's good. He's good to go. Okay, let's go. Hey, watch your fingers. All right? I'm not going to have that tonight. You understand? Watch your fingers. Johnny, watch your fingers as well. All right? You good?
Ron Furman warning Alexander Gustafsson just over 3 minutes here in round 2 of a possible 5.
There he goes. Now Gustafsson's opening up, and John Jones with a kick to the body.
He's in and out more. That's when he's getting on rhythm.
A lot of pressure by Gustafsson, but he's having a hard time reaching John here.
It's at kick range.
A lot of face, a lot of head movement from Alexander.
John's showing good footwork too here. Moving well, side to side, switching stance. Alex is on him right now, keeping the pace the way he needs to, keeping the pressure. That's what he needs to do the fight right here the entire time.
Yeah, and John is not enjoying going backwards constantly like this. This will, nice leg kick. Strong kick by John.
And you see, anytime Alex switches to southpaw, he gets caught. That's what Alex does. He attacks the second Alex switches stance so that he can't switch on him.
Not surprised. But that does not necessarily mean you're winning.
John looked low and kicked high there.
Ooh.
Oh, he hurt him with that one.
That's what he's doing. He's switching up the kicks. He goes low, he goes high, he goes teep kick, he goes knee, he goes elbow. Different looks always, and each strike sets up the next one. And right now we got Alex. He's got to let his hands go more.
I think Alex's left leg is hurt. He's moving kind of funny on it, and he took a hard inside leg kick.
Taking a lot to the shin as well.
Yeah.
And that right hand landed heavy. Alex. Right behind John's ear. Alex does need to be careful with that leg, though. You're exactly right, Joe.
Yeah, he can only take so many shots.
Correct.
Steps in. Nice elbow on the break from John Jones.
Some swelling under that left eye of Alexander Gustafsson now. Trying to blink it out a bit. In the can, we will follow Alexander Gustafsson.
That last kick to the body, the way he's tightened up before he sat down.
Okay. Stop. What leg? Okay. Okay.
He can't do anything. Listen.
Spring inte efter han.
Run it.
Men
Don't run after him.
Produktiv med dina slag. Okay? Du missar för mycket för att du fintar.
You are missing too much because you're not moving. Moving it. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
He's pacing himself. He's using his kick.
Front kick to the body. And here, see a knee to the body. And a good right hand over the top by Gustafsson. And here is that spinning back kick to the body. There's the kick to the inside. And we see there's definitely a little bit of a lift to his step. Okay, they didn't have the spinning back kick, but at the end of the round, it appeared that kick to the body hurt Gustafsson.
They were icing the back with the right leg of Gustafsson, but his shin on the left side is significantly swollen from the kick you just saw. So we'll see how that affects Gustafsson's mobility here in round 3.
Yeah, there might be something going on with his right leg if they did that, because we didn't see that.
Nice stick there by Gustafsson, but he has landed just 29% of his strikes unofficially thus far.
The big difference in this fight has really been the leg kicks.
Good entry there by Jones. He gets his first takedown.
On top. Elbows by Jones.
Now Jones got Alex in half guard. He's got that leg clamped down. He's got Alex flat on his back. Alex needs to get to his right hip and dig that left underhook up. Get that frame off of his chin. Push that by, get towards the hips.
He's also tying up that arm and forcing Gustafsson to be in that position where he can darce him.
He's too low. He's low on Alex's hips. Alex needs to bump his hips a little, pull him up top towards his head so he can get down. Get that leg out of there. As long as John hooks that leg, he's not getting up.
John's reaching back, maintains that position in half guard. He stepped over, side control for John Jones. Sliding that arm through for the crucifix. Drops down a nasty elbow.
Now he's got a half Nelson here to keep Alex from bellying out. He wants to keep him from bellying out. Now he's going to throw his hook in.
He's going to take his back. He's going to take Alex's back. This is a bad position for Alex. He's got to scramble out of here. Oh, big shots. Big shots by John Jones.
In trouble here.
Gustafsson's in trouble. That's it.
Jones has regained the throne.
Wow.
John Jones stops Alexander Gustafsson in round 3. And he is once again the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion. Masterfully done to potentially cap his rivalry here with Alexander Gustafsson. This fight replay is brought to you by Nemiroff, bold character since 1872. A nice embrace there by the rivals, John Jones and Alexander Gustafsson. They went 25 hard minutes last time. Tonight, John Jones.
We see here John times a beautiful takedown, gets it, and from there he's able to progress to half guard, start landing big elbows right away so that he can move up the body. Once he passes half guard, gets to side mount, he goes to the crucifix position, lands some huge elbows. This forces Alex to try to belly out. John then goes to the half Nelson, as you see here, to try to keep Alex from bellying out. Then he's able to throw that left hook in and keep Alex bellied out to where he can just start unloading big punches right there. And this is the end that you're watching right here. Just too many big punches, too much top pressure from Jones, and he gets a finish. Very nice fight. John Jones, great technique. Progressionally just took every position step by step until he got the finish. Beautiful matchup. And Alexander Gustafsson.
Situations. You see the swelling on that left shin of Alexander Gustafsson, and he's certainly going to be disappointed in this effort here tonight, but clearly he ran into the better man. The official decision brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile. Get unlimited high-speed data all month long on the same network as T-Mobile. One final time tonight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mike Beltran has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 2 seconds of round number 3, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, John Bones Jones.
Good job, man. Yeah. All right, man. Love you guys. Yeah, Joe.
Hey, John Jones, welcome back.
What's up, man? Thank you so much. How are you, Joe Rogan?
I'm good, sir. How you doing?
Oh, man. Alhamdulillah. God is so good.
After all the pressure, all the chaos, everything that has happened in your life up to this moment, how good does it feel to be back, to be victorious, and to have that UFC gold around your waist right now?
Hey, you know what? Without God, I am absolutely nothing. All glory be to God. Man, with that being said, man, this is great. This is a great feeling. I want to thank my beautiful fiance, Jessie, man. She really helped me get through this one and all the fights. Just so strong. My coaching staff, Greg Jackson, Mike Winklejohn, Izzy Martinez, Roberto Alencar, my man Aaron, my swim coach Jesse. I mean, I'm really a product of the beautiful people around me. One of my best friends, mighty men. I'm a product of all of them.
What did it feel like stepping into the octagon tonight? Was there any difference? What was the pressure like?
You know, the difference, Leo, my man Leo, my boxing partner. You know, the first time I fought Alexander, I stayed in his punching range. And the main difference was I was aware of how far away I was at all times. Alexander did some great combinations, but if you really go back and watch the fight, he landed very few punches in my face tonight. And that was just from a greater sense of understanding. I really think our team is the most dangerous team, especially when we get a rematch.
Well, let's take a look at the final finish, John, and enjoy your handiwork. You got him down to the ground, and then during this scramble, you wound up taking his back. Talk us through this right here.
Yeah, man, that's Gracie Baja Jiu-Jitsu and Kaido Jitsu. Just, you know, Alexander Gustafsson, he's the type of guy you're more than likely going to be keeping him down. We knew that, so The idea was to get back to wrestling. Getting that right in time. And then after you get that right in time, start looking for ground and pound.
Defending your light heavyweight title, becoming a 2-division champ. What are your thoughts now? What would you like to do next?
Man, I know there's a guy who's been calling himself Champ. On DC. Prove to the fans you're a champ. Come get a taste. I'm here. Get your belt back. He'll be waiting right here.
Congratulations, Jon Jones. Jon Jones, ladies and gentlemen.
Johnny Bones with a big performance tonight. No surprise. That post-fight interview brought to you by EA Sports UFC 3. Get 2 games for the price of 1 with the EA Sports UFC 3 Fight Night Champion Bundle. Available for $24 exclusively on Xbox One for a limited time.